What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2017 career mode. We are of course in our F1 2018 season mode, and today we are at our home Grand Prix, or our team's home Grand Prix. We are at the Red Bull Ring, home of the Austrian Grand Prix. Hey Alex P, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Let me just minimize another window I have right here in a moment. Where is that? Yeah. Sorted that out already. So, moving into our laptop, you guys can see that we have mixed conditions on track. We are also beating Kimi Räikkönen in terms of our rivalry, and we are currently exceeding the expectation of the team, which is great. Moving to the research and development tab, we are still top 3 in terms of performance. We are still waiting for an engine power upgrade that's going to be delivered at the British Grand Prix, and in terms of the progress history, only ourselves brought upgrades for this Grand Prix. Moving to the vehicle management, I'm going to bring it back to what's the button? I'm going to bring it back to the second power unit. Hopefully I don't forget to change it back for qualifying and the race. That wouldn't be appreciated. But yeah, we're going to run with it. Hey Villamanili, what's up? Yeah, it's how is it? 11, 22, 15, 24, 21 and 30. So yeah, it can definitely get through qualifying and the race if need be. Move to the gearbox. I'm going to do this race with this 51% gearbox. I don't think we're going to have too many problems with that. Moving to the standings, we are leading the Drivers' Championship after that third place at Baku, our third podium finish in a row so far in this season, and we are leading by 4 points over Kimi Räikkönen, who also has a 5-point gap to third place Sebastian Vettel. Our teammate has not had his best season ever. Is currently sitting down in P12 with only 23 points to his name. And moving to the constructors, that doesn't help us be closer to the top, as we are third with 125 points. Mercedes have 153, and Ferrari are leading the way with 192 points to their name. Hey Sidvish Miller, welcome to the live stream. As you guys can see, we got second in Monaco, first at Canada, and third at Azerbaijan. Hopefully we can continue this podium streak. Let's see how it's going to do. It's going to kick off the Grand Prix weekend with the first practice session for the Austrian Grand Prix.
Good morning, welcome to the Red Bull Ring. Let's join the action trackside as the cars are about to appear for today's practice session.
Hey Aurelio.
Welcome to all our viewers, and of course to Anthony Davidson as well. Now Ant, I wanted to ask you, obviously there's a lot of hard work involved in these sessions, a lot of simulations as well. Is this something the drivers enjoy, or is it just a routine that becomes a chore?
There's nothing routine about driving a Formula 1 car, I can tell you that. 300 kilometers per hour down the straights, 4G through the corners. It's hard to ignore those forces acting on your body. It's lap after lap of hard, exhausting work. You always enjoy driving these cars. It's a real privilege. Although I must say, if you're having a day where you can't get the car to do what you want and it's generally underperforming, then it's a lot harder to stay motivated. But never a chore, no. Even if you're having a tough start to the weekend, at this point you know that if you work hard at it, there's still an opportunity to turn things around.
Okay, so let's get a setup going. Hey, Joel, Fiotech, and Aurelio, welcome to the live stream. How are you guys going? Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Let's get a setup loaded. Let's see. Where is our Austria setup? There it is. Is this the only one we have? Apparently. Okay.
You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. So yeah, let's take a look at the weather forecast. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the race. I didn't want to press the setup. I'm still a bit lost with all the menus. And I forgot my gloves. So give me a second. As we are going to check the information for the Grand Prix weekend. Let's go to overview. And it's dry for now, but let's see, where's the button? It's number 3.
Let's update the setup.
It's going to be a dry quali and a wet start for the race, but then it's going to improve. I don't know how long it's going to be raining for, but yeah, it's going to mix it up a bit. Hopefully we can survive that first stint on possibly a wet compound or a wet condition compound of a tire. Yeah, that's everything we have, right? So let's start with the practice program. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, flying lap. Oh no, I thought I was going to be quicker to get my gloves on. Hey Georgie Tev, what's up man, how are you doing? Yeah, only 0.5 seconds slower than Ferrari. And he did the lap on the start of the session, yeah. Yeah, that was a great performance from him. It was a very weird qualifying session because of the on and off rain. It was very, very weird. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see all of it. I didn't see all of it because I was also grinding on the Crew 2. So I had the qualifying in one screen and the game on the other. And the screen was the live stream was bad. It was like jumping. I don't know why the internet was bad for that stream, but whatever. I couldn't find any better live streams, so yeah. What kind of gloves do I have? I have no idea. These were just old gloves I had. They are actually falling apart now. Apparently. Okay. UP trains and Sainz gets a podium. Let's see. Yeah, it was a very mixed up session. It was awesome. But yeah, let's do this. Yep. There it goes. Okay. Let's try that again. Why am I failing all of these apexes? Do I suck at the game all of a sudden now? Maybe. Oh my god, the understeer. Okay, we got purple. Let's get back to the garage. I believe there's a bit of work to do because we were understeering. It might just be because of the soft tires. They are not the grippiest set of tires ever, but Yeah, let's get back. Let's go to the setup. I'll try something. I'll try one thing.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to
Oh,
15
that's
minutes
why
from
the
now.
car was not braking as hard as I wanted. Yeah, let me try that. Hey, Joaquin, what's up? How are you doing? Let's go for the second practice program. Let's go to the tire management program. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, Joaquin, how are you doing?
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, we have rain in 15 minutes, according to Jeff.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, the car turns in better. Hey Dominic, what's up? Yeah, of course these 2 last corners destroyed the tires, but
Program complete.
done.
Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
Let's wrong button. Yeah, let's jump back to the garage. Cause like between the button prompts of the Crew 2 and this game, it's weird. Why do I have gloves? Because this wheel would fuck up my skin if I didn't have them. Let's go for the fuel saving program. Okay, let's do this now. Let's see how fuel efficient we can be while being quick. I should be lifting off before the corners, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I think I'll need a second try at it. Oh, I actually got it. Nice. Let's return to the garage now and let's do the race pace simulation to do it quickly, because apparently we have rain incoming. The skies, I can see some clouds up there in the skies, so let's try and do this quickly. Let's see. Yep, it's definitely darker out there. Yeah, the previously felt understeer. Oh, yeah, the previously felt understeer was all about the tire compound, really.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Just need 3 more laps like that, or 2 more laps rather, and we'll be fine.
Max is currently in P5.
Yeah, this lap is not as quick so far as the previous lap, I believe. Fuck. Oh, we still got green. Thank God for that. Okay, I can do turn 1 in 5th gear now. I don't know what about when heavy on fuel, but...
Heavy rain in around 15 minutes time. 15 minutes.
I am braking too late for this corner. Just slightly, but you guys can see that. I'm not getting my apexes through those 2 corners.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, we did it. Let's return to the garage. And looks like we still have time to go and do the qualifying simulation as well. So let's see how the car works when we are pushing as hard as we can. What is it? Yeah, there it is. Let's go on a set of the Ultra Softs. Apparently we're going to have a change of weather. Yeah, it's raining already. That's unfortunate. It's raining already. I'll probably just jump. I'll probably just jump to the second. I'll do one thing. I'll change the power unit before I forget, and then we are going to jump. Yeah, let's jump to.
On track in about 10 minutes.
And where to go? Yeah, there it is. End session. Let's go to end this first session.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again
Okay.
are Raikkonen.
Hey man, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, let's get back to the motorhome. Let's collect some resource points, and then we are going to be able, maybe, to start work on more developments. Perhaps that would be nice. And after that, we are going to the second practice session, going to complete the qualifying simulation, and then we are going to get out there for the qualifying session when it really needs to count. Okay, so laptop. How much points do we have? Almost 500. Not even close to what we need. So yeah, let's just go to the second practice session. Let's do the qualifying simulation, and then let's see how it goes. Okay, let's yeah, session info, qualifying pace, Let's do it. Oh, what am I thinking about Force India? Like, there's nothing I can say, basically. They are just struggling financially. And it's just the sad reality of finances of an F1 team. Like, I didn't read what Perez did. Is he not getting paid or something? If he's not getting paid, so yeah, he should take action. If he's not getting paid, but I don't know what he did. To be honest. That was awful. What the hell was I doing there? Yeah, Hamilton is just so quick. Let's get back to the garage and let's jump to quali. Yeah. It's going to be a tough race. And it's going to be a tough qualifying as well. I would like to get pole, but...
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Hamilton, a Red Bull, and Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, even though I'm splitting the Mercedes, it's very tough. It's going to be very tough to beat them. At least in qualifying, in race stream we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just in single lap pace. It's going to be tough because we are really suffering with our power unit. After this, I'm going to be starting with the weight reduction upgrades. And yeah, let's listen to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the qualifying session.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect. Okay,
qualifying 15 beat Kimi Räikkönen. I think we can do that, right? So yeah, why not? Let's go to the laptop. And let's get ourselves started with the qualifying session for the Austrian Grand Prix. See you guys in a second.
Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon where qualifying is about to start here in Austria. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon session. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
Okay, so
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
the tires we use in Q2 don't really matter because it's going to rain for the start of the Grand Prix, so it's okay. Yeah, let's do that. And let's fast forward as you usually do. Where can I? Yeah, there it is. Let's fast forward. Let's see who's the first to cross the line. Looks like it will be Hartley, but then beaten by Perez. As Perez is still the leader, Max Verstappen just beat him, and Bottas beat Dutchman by almost 7/10. Vettel only 1/10 slower than the Finn. Hamilton 6/10 slower than his teammate. Perez just improved, still over 1 second slower than Bottas' best lap time so far. And it's soon going to be our turn to get out there. And let's do it.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Verstappen is already out there. Everybody is already out there, I believe. Yes, they have returned. They have returned, Aurelio. Which is awesome. Bottas quicker once again, beating Vettel's freshly set lap. Just give me a second. Okay, I'll just turn on the fan for a second. Because it's already getting quite hot. Oh, is Carlos Sainz going to the pits? I didn't know about that. Had I known that, I wouldn't have let him through. Whatever. Hey Mike Tyson, what's up? Fuck no. I always do that every once in a while. Still got before, but god damn it. Oh well, I still beat Verstappen doing that. Okay. So yeah, let's did I see qualifying? Yes, I did see the Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying. as we are going to move to the second session of the qualifying session for this Austrian Grand Prix. Let's go and fast forward once again. And yeah, looks like Bottas is still the quickest. It looks like he's very fast today. It looks like he's on form. And they just improved on his lap, 1:07.1. And yeah, we're going to get out there rather late, won't we? Yep, there goes Maxi. And there we go. Is anyone leaving the pit lane behind us? Only see one car on the minimap. Really? Really? God damn it. Do I think that Hamilton will win? No, I don't. I mean, it's very hard to overtake, but if Ferrari get an undercut and find some clean air in front of them, they are going to overtake Hamilton, because the Ferrari, I think, is just a superior car there. I honestly don't see a Ferrari win. I believe they have the best chassis. Yeah, I know VJ is having some problems with the law, but I'm not informed about that, so can't really comment. Okay, I mean, those guys were on. I don't know why they are qualifying on the dries, on the super softs, because the race is going to start in the wet anyways. But yeah, let's see who got knocked out. So Marcus Ericsson in Q2. So he's out qualifying his teammate Charles Leclerc. I want to finish for Ferrari. I don't know, but yeah. So it's Sainz, Gasly, Magnussen, Ericsson, and Ocon, completing the first half. Not the first half, but completing the bottom 11 to 15, if that makes sense. So yeah, Fernando Alonso up in P4 again. I don't know what these guys are doing, but whatever. And yeah, let's advance then. Let's go and see what we can do in this last qualifying session for the Austrian Grand Prix. Hopefully we can be quick, but yeah, let's see. Let's just see. Again, fast forward until very late in the session indeed. The track temperatures and the wind are going to remain the same. Not the wind, but the air temperature, sorry. And yeah, let's see. So it's Hamilton currently quickest. And we are getting out of here. I'm going to select Q3 recommended tires, as we usually do. Back out from here. And let's do this. Oh, is Verstappen not going again? I'll try to make pole, but the Ferraris and the Mercedes are just OP at the moment. What the fuck are you doing, Fernando? Just go. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna get you because you are going to be hard to overtake when I'm on my flying lap. Okay, boys, let's do this. Yeah, we got before. It was always going to be hard to beat the Ferraris and the Mercedes.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Yeah, just half a second slower than Hamilton. That's not the greatest. We smashed Verstappen though, and we also beat Raikkonen, which is great. But yeah, unfortunately, not much we could have done. Not much better we could have done. I think I did a very good lap. I don't think I made many mistakes that lap, and apart from going wide in turn 1. But we didn't lose that much in the first sector, anyways. So yeah, it's not the optimal end to it, but again, we can still make it work. I don't know if the AI are going to go for a 2-stopper. I know I'm going to go for a 1-stop, especially because we are probably going to start with wet tires early in the race. So yeah, let's just see how that's going to go. Currently I have just over 600 resource points. I think we beat Raikkonen. Yeah, we beat Raikkonen once again. Well, in terms of lap times, I mean. I know I qualified ahead of him. Got the target, beat our rival, our teammate rather, and yeah, let's listen to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the race.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Okay, so for the race, the team is hoping for a 5th place finish and to beat Kimi Raikkonen. I think we can, unless there are any mistakes, we can for sure claim top 5 at the end, but let's see what we can do. Let's go to the laptop, and yeah guys, I'm going to change scenes in OBS because unfortunately, as you guys probably know, I cannot show you guys the intro of the Grand Prix. I'm going to catch up with you guys on the starting grid for the start of this Austrian Grand Prix. See you guys in a second.
Austria, traditional home of many great things. Apple strudel, Mozart, Niki Lauda, oh, and of course, one of the finest high-speed racetracks on the planet. We're right in the thick of the season now, and the championship battle is hotting up. But if there's any race that stands to rip up the form book, it's this one. The Red Bull Ring then, 700 meters above sea level. This tough circuit may only have 9 corners, but they're fast and they're bumpy. It's a true test for any racing driver. We have 2 DRS zones, and watch out for overtakes into turn 2, as the uphill entry helps those trying to be the last of the late breakers steam up the inside. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. And Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have a Red Bull, Alonso, Kimi Raikkonen, and Verstappen, Vettel, Perez, Grosjean, and Esteban Ocon, Ericsson, Sainz, Jolyon Palmer, and Massa, Kvyat, Hulkenberg, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Lance Stroll, Wehrlein, and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, so looks like we are actually starting P3, which means we are starting on the outside, I believe.
Okay,
yep.
Qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
I actually preferred Hey, 100 Mario Show, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I actually kind of preferred, I'm not sure, I'll make it in 4, yeah. I actually preferred to start in 4th place because I would have the inside line going into turn 1. So if we are on the outside, that means that we just have to nail the start. So without further ado, let's try to get this done with. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Got a bit of wheel spin as Hamilton doesn't have the guest start ever. Bottas up to P1. He's going to have the inside into turn 1. Alonso jumps me on the start, very cautious as we are in these intermediate Pirelli tires. They do not like being pushed too hard. Raikkonen in P5 as it stands after starting in P6. Also a great start from him. Now it's Alonso 2, Hamilton 1, and Bottas first as they are having a squabble. We lock up both wheels and we pulled off for Raikkonen into turn 2 because we suck at this game. Bottas and Hamilton still banging wheels. Alonso has a clash with ourselves. Can we pull off a Raikkonen going down on the inside? Bottas is in P2. He lost the battle in turn 2 with Hamilton as we approach now turn 3. Once again, the brakes not cooperating with me as we go on the inside of the British driver. And we get first place back. Oh, that was awesome. That we literally pulled off a Raikkonen. Oh my god, what is the car trying to do? Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Let's chill for a moment. Okay, can I... No, I can't mess around with the brake pressure. Hey F1MD, welcome to the live stream. Aryan, welcome to the live stream, guys. How are you doing? Yeah, let's try to take it easy. Let's just not push it too much. Let's just try and survive this first stint on the wets, because it's going to dry out very shortly, and then we jump to a set of dry tires and take them to the end, I believe. I would hope the super softs can get me to the end. If not, I'll just pick a set of softs, but that's a bit of a risk. I think the super softs would be the best option. I have to bring it further back, the brake bias. Which way is it to the front? 52 is more to the rear, right? Than 54. I believe that's the case. Yeah, I do have trajectory line because I don't give a fuck. I don't have the time to learn all the circuits, especially in the wets. Oh, come on. But yeah, leading, pulled away slightly from Hamilton. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, let's just try to not do something silly. Looks like the car is better in these conditions than the cars behind. They are really putting their eggs on the dry weather basket. Or maybe I'm just quicker. Maybe this car is just better suited for these conditions. Don't know. But either way, the AI is not the most competitive at the moment. Don't worry though, they are going to become OP later on.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Our gap to our teammate is 5.3 seconds.
Yes, I did see qualifying. It was very hectic. Oh, I could hear the rubber struggling to slow down the car. I had to be so cautious on that braking action into turn 2. That was... Yeah, 10 more minutes of rain and then... and then we jump on the dries. Hamilton and Bottas are starting to catch up to me. Or to keep up, rather. I'm not gaining time to them anymore. Yeah, the car is trying to kill me. I have to be cautious. That's why I'm not really pushing. Yeah, we might go down to 19s, like if they don't find sponsors or buyers, like if they don't find them, yes, they will stop existing. I have to be careful with the corners I take in third and fourth gear, because the cars still have lots of torque in those gears and they don't like going straight, or don't like being planted when I'm trying to put the traction down on the exit of corners at those gears. So yeah, basically the first 3 or 4 corners of this circuit are really tricky. I went slightly late on the brakes, had to bring it down to first gear. Okay, how much longer until...
We don't currently have their data for that request.
Yeah, it is still raining. My rears were struggling. I don't know if you guys can listen to it, but yeah, the tires are sometimes struggling to help stop the car. One cool thing is that I'm gaining fuel. That means I have more fuel to use when I get to the dry part of the race. And that's when the AI are going to come back at me. Okay, so we are gaining on them. Just over 1 second in front. Yeah, the tires are going down quickly though. Hey, typical Brandon, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing?
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Yeah, it's still raining. We are getting back to dry shortly, but first it needs to stop raining and only then we can switch to dries. Even though it's still going to be very tricky because the track is still going to be damp. And yeah, avoid that inside curb in turn 3 like the plague, please. Otherwise you'll spin. Nope. That was close. Thank God I've been grinding drift events in the Crew 2 this morning. Personal best middle sector, which is great. Yeah, me and Hamilton are pulling away from Bottas and the others. I would actually prefer Bottas in P2 because Hamilton is only 15 points behind me in the championship. Bottas is further behind. Diz?
O que é isto? Tens a claridade lá de fora. Não foi isto que combinámos. Isto vinha assim tudo para levares a luz do sol.
Está uma luz enorme.
Pois tu não está, pois o cobertor para o lado, o coice para o lado.
Oh, está bem.
Não estás a levar com esta luz toda.
Então, isto está fechado, essas cortinas?
Estas?
Aquelas?
Mas abres.
Bem, depois fecha uma porta, só favor. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, as I was saying, Hamilton is only 15 points behind me on the championship, so if he lost a bit more, that would be nice. The top 4 is within 15 points of each other, so yeah, this first
situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
This first half of the season has been very close. Preciso na mesma. Come on, when is this rain going to stop? It's still going. Yeah, the tires are getting harder and harder to control. They are going down rather quickly.
Okay, some information on Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Well, looks like Perez has issues. I don't think that's a puncture, because we would be seeing yellow flags. Because yeah, Jeff tells me a driver has issues. Either he has power unit issues or he has actual a puncture. It doesn't differentiate for mechanical issues or a puncture, so.
Understood, copy that. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Copy that.
What?
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
That Force India man
To the pits. Max in the pits now.
almost screwed me over.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
But yeah, looks like Hamilton got held up even further. Back. Okay, here we go, back on dries. I'm going to pit stop at what, lap 35? 40?
Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least. Brake and tyre temps are okay. Temperatures are looking good.
I'm supposed to pit at lap 40. Still under steering because it's still wet. Is Bottas jumping Hamilton? No, he's not. But he's very close to his teammate.
The gap to the car behind is 2.9 seconds. race so far.
Oh, Alonso got quicker. Okay. Yeah, DRS is now enabled, and Bottas just got Hamilton for P2. Which is great.
So the gap to our teammate is 21.7 seconds.
Yeah, everybody's going to be beating everybody else's lap times because the track is running out that quickly. Oh, does Hamilton have issues? Because Vettel has dropped behind... Sorry, Hamilton has dropped behind Vettel now, and Alonso is squabbling with them and is up to P3 as well. What just went on there? Let's take a look at it. Oh, what? You what, mate? Look at this. Wow, so Vettel goes from 4th to 8th. Okay, and Alonso made the triple overtake on harder compound. This game, guys, this game. Bottas looks like he's closing in on me. Yeah, I lost 3 seconds to him over the last lap. Traction control AIOP. Yeah, here he comes. He has DRS available to him at the moment. Come on, Bottas. Yeah, look at this traction, like... Yeah, I can't really keep up with these guys at the moment until it dries out completely.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5. Distance to the leader is 2.0 seconds.
But Alonso is that quick, man. I swear to God. Verstappen, not Verstappen, Vettel, Alonso and Hamilton cannot overtake him. Speaking of Hamilton, he's dropped off. That's only now a three-man group led by Alonso and then both Ferraris. I don't know what's wrong with Hamilton, but he's not having a good time at the moment after starting on pole. Am I catching up to Valtteri or is he pulling away? It's weird, I can't really tell. I haven't been paying attention to the gap. Então, tá visto? Não podes. Eu posso, não podes. Hey me Chad, welcome to the live stream, how are you doing? Yeah, I believe Bottas is pulling away, right? I just don't know what to catch up to him. He's so damn quick.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
I mean, he has a much better power unit than me, but I think it's just the AI being OP, because Alonso has the worst power unit in the game, and the Ferraris can't overtake him. So I don't know what's going on with him, but thanks for the push. Swear to God, man, what is he doing? A second a lap faster than you. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, ever since we changed from the wets to the dries, the AI has been OP. Look at how much earlier it could pick up the throttle again, despite having to do a much tighter corner. Hey you, what's up man? How are you doing? Felix is doing good. 3 podiums in the 3 last races, or in the last 3 races. Win at Canada, P3 at Baku, and P2 at Monaco. Couldn't better qualifying P4 around this place, because the Ferraris and the Mercedes are just too strong, and apparently McLaren is also quicker than me in a straight line when he's on harder tires, but okay. Hey Shaki Tumot, what's up?
1.9 seconds.
I mean, he's currently also faster than Raikkonen, he's in front of him. And Raikkonen doesn't seem to be able to take the position back for some reason. Oh yeah, that was my cousin. Oh, I'm not talking about who's better. I'm saying that a McLaren shouldn't be beating a Ferrari or a Red Bull, and he's doing that for some reason. Now we got P7 at Mexico. I mean, could be worse. Why did you get it? Did you just do any mistakes or what?
Okay, gap to leader, 7.4 seconds.
vai dar a volta. Bem.
Passa, fecha a porta, só favor.
É claro que sim.
Sorry about that, yeah, just my... Fábio! Fábio! Alexandra! Tânia! Fecha-me lá a porta, se faz favor, acabei de pedir ao teu filho e ele cagou. Sorry about that, guys. God damn it, man. Oh, and there goes Kimi, past Alonso. Grosjean is also right on the back of the Spaniard.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.1 seconds. Okay, distance to teammate 22.6 seconds.
Oh, Alonso's coming back, and Alonso gets the position. How is Alonso beating Raikkonen in a straight line? You guys see what I'm... Fabio. Hey Leandro, what's up? I started this race in P3, but I qualified before. It was just that Vettel got a penalty for changing gearbox or something like that. Oh, and Alonso locks up. Grosjean says thank you very much. Yeah, that's a back marker in front. That's a Williams.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Now I'll pit stop at the end of the next lap.
Just entered the pit lane. Vettel in the pit lane.
Oh, Vettel is in. Oh!
Caution.
What's... Okay, did Vettel just crash? Fuck, wrong button. Ah, wrong button. Okay, whatever. Like, what happened there? Oh no. Fuck! God damn it, these buttons. Okay. Stop. First of all. Second of all, Bottas. And yeah, that back marker slowed down a lot. That's what brought up the safety car. Okay. Now, us. Yeah, does Stroll have a puncture or something? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, looks like Stroll has a puncture. Yeah, he does have a puncture. It's a rear right puncture. Well, if that brought out at least a virtual safety car, that would be great for me to try and jump Vettel, but let's see if we can get it. It's going to go around an entire lap with a punctured tire though. So that should be a virtual safety car at least, right? At least that, I think so. Sirotkin is very close to Charles Leclerc. I don't know if Leclerc just overtook him or what.
Right, coming at the end of this lap. Go now. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Okay, so Raikkonen just jumped me. So I mean net P4. Maybe even lower than that. Fuck off, game! That's not illegally. Alonso is stopped now. We have two cars parked. What do I have to do to get a safety car in this game? What do I have to do to get a safety car that would actually benefit me? I don't understand. Oh, and it's only a virtual because God forbid Ruben gets a safety car that benefits him.
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Our gap to the car in front is 2.9 seconds.
Well, let's try to catch Kimi. I'm not sure we'll be able to do that, but we can most certainly try. Raikkonen caught up to Sirotkin and Leclerc in a straight line, overtook both of them as if they weren't there. I'm going to catch up to them in the middle sector, because that's my luck. God damn it. I swear to God, I'm getting Félix da Costa's luck. He never got luck in his entire career, man. He never got good luck. And I'm guessing I'm just getting his luck, I suppose. So this is an accurate António Félix da Costa career mode.
So the gap to our teammate is 9.2 seconds.
So yeah, we are in P5 at the moment, unless there's somebody else who has not stopped yet. Is 4.5 seconds. Gap to car in front is 4.9 seconds. To first place is 12.0 seconds. Yeah, Gasly has probably not pitted yet. He's down in P4 at the moment. After getting overtaken by Kimi Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen just got fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, 25 laps remaining. How far away is Gasly? Is it that car ahead of me? I think it is. I think Gasly is stretching out these those super softs of his so that he can go and have a last stint on the ultras. If he can pull off that, I don't know in what position he's racing for, but he could maybe get in the points, maybe get some solid points if that works out for him. One and a half second gap to the Frenchman. Hey, show me what's up.
Bottas is up in first place.
Yeah, at least it's Bottas leading and not Vettel. Yeah, as it stands, Vettel will be the new championship leader.
The gap to teammate is 17.5 seconds.
I would be P2, then Raikkonen in P3 as Marcus Ericsson is out of the Grand Prix and the safety car is deployed.
We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, we can take you this lap.
And yeah, there you see the Sauber driver. He actually qualified in Q2. He qualified in 14th, I believe, or maybe 15th. Either 14th or 13th. And yeah, he's having a good race, and unfortunately, it's not going to end in the best way for the Swede. Delta. Okay, let's switch to a set of ultra softs. I can just say out, but the AI is much quicker. Like the cars I'm going to overtake, I'm quicker than them, but the cars I'm trying to... Fuck! God damn it! I couldn't press the button. I forgot what button was for the pit limiter. I'm sorry guys, it's just so weird for me, like with the buttons on this wheel, I'm still not used to them. These are the tires I would start the race on, had it not rained. I should be able to have an option, man, to select new or used ultra softs. But whatever. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. It's just that I'm alternating between the crew and this game, and I get screwed up on the button inputs for it. It's weird. Everybody else is on worn tires. I'm going to come back at them. Yeah, it is. I've been looking at it. It's Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it develops. Especially with the fact that
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need
oh
to
yeah,
close
right,
the
because I'm following that.
of the car ahead.
Oh my god.
Give them.
And then it just breaks. I'm just trying to save fuel, game. I'm not falling.
Field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
There was a beta, but you had to sign up for it, and only certain people got it. Who is out? Hartley is out.
The car ahead. We are authorized to take the position from the car ahead. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Green flag.
Freaking Ocon, man. Forced me into Stroll.
Max is in the pits.
Thank God the AI is improved. Yeah, like, all of those bigger YouTubers are on the game. I'm fed up with you, Ulkenberg. Also, Grosjean is battling someone. No, Arav was a great interviewer in that cutscene, because like the faces are shared in like multiple, right? Aren't they? Like he can show up as a grid interviewer or as a beatbox guy. Yeah, I'll get that in a moment. Oh, Raikkonen is losing out in a battle with Grosjean. It's so weird. Why? Okay.
The gap to the leader is 6.5 seconds.
Yeah, they are still side by side. Does Raikkonen have issues? He's not supposed to be struggling with a Haas. Yeah, he did. Okay, at least those two are battling, which means I'm closing in on them, and I can retake P3. If I can retake P3 and Bottas wins, I'll keep the lead of the championship, I think. But yeah, for me to be sure I keep the lead, I have to get myself in P3 and hope Vettel doesn't win. So as soon as I'm starting to close in on them, they pull away. Or Raikkonen pulls away from Grosjean, which is nice. Looks like we're coming up on a few back markers though. it will still be the best game so far, whether or not the online is good. To be honest. It's like, even if the online in 2017 was better as a game, this one will improve on it.
Some information on Palmer. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Who's Palmer? Oh, Carlos Sainz. Okay, so Carlos Sainz looks like he has a problem. Carlos Sainz.
Decap to the car ahead.
I don't think that's correct. That it would be for some people. Like technically, in the technical aspects of a game. No, that's the thing. Like, if you like a game more or less, that's personal. But the game, F1 2018 being a better game than 2017, is not personal. In terms of the technicality of how to make a video game, of how a video game works, F1 2018 will be a better game than 2017. How the players feel about the game is different than the quality of the game, you know? So yeah, if the online was not good, not as many people would play it, but it doesn't mean that it's the worst game because of it. It just means that it's not a game for online people, for people who like to race online, you know? And look, is out. So both Saubers are out of the Grand Prix. Another safety car? Like... He's parked in basically the same spot as Leclerc. As Ericsson. Yeah, exactly in the same spot. But because this safety car would benefit me, I won't get it. Because... reasons. Thanks, Codys.
Vettel's in first place.
Oh, and Vettel got Bottas, so yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll get P1. Unless I got P2, Vettel will be the championship leader after this race. But yeah, this is... Raikkonen has got up to P3, unless that's a lapped car. Sorry, Raikkonen has got up to P2, I mean. Yeah, I need to start working on weight reduction. Yeah, right? It rained early in the race. I was actually quick in the rain. But, like, I actually got 8 seconds gap between myself and Bottas erased in 2 laps after repeated 4 tries. Like, that's how OP the AI is in changeable conditions. He got 4 seconds on me in 2 laps. when the track was drying out. And yeah, Gasly made it work brilliantly. I knew he was stretching his super softs to get the last stint on the Ultras, and he's up to P6. I don't know when, or I don't know what place he started on, but he's currently in P6, which is great for him. Did I watch quali? Yes, I did. That was chaotic, to say the least. Yeah, it was like the tires were struggling a lot. But yeah, 5 laps to go rather.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.5 seconds.
Predictions for race. To be honest,
we have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
To be honest, I don't really know. I think Hamilton is going to win. He got pole. It's a tricky track to overtake on. Even though I believe Ferrari to have the best car for that track, I think Hamilton will win. Unless Mercedes bottles the strategy again. Yeah, that's the thing. It's two different things to be faster than someone and then to overtake him. Because of the narrow nature of that track, it's very, very hard. Are there... I don't know. What is the weather forecasted for the race?
Okay, gap to leader, 13.2 seconds. So the gap to our teammate is 30.5 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 4.9 seconds.
Hey Silvia, bem-vinda! Como está? Welcome to the live stream. Yes, I do speak Portuguese.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, looks like we can't keep up with the Ferrari power units for this race. Yeah, I know that Q2 is back, so everybody gets a free tire choice. I was just talking about like maybe they wouldn't if it rained, right, for the race as well. That's what I was thinking about. But yeah, everybody will be on. I mean, I think everybody will be in like their own strategy. It will be nice to see. It's going to be an interesting race, especially because the power unit doesn't count as much. Someone with spot-on strategy might make a very good job. Vettel or Hamilton? If I have to choose, I choose Vettel, but I'm not a fan of any team, of any driver, or any team as well. To be honest, like, I just want to see a good race, and if the race winner deserves to win, great. I don't really care about any specific driver. Unless it was Félix da Costa in F1. Then I would be a fan. I would be cheering on him, but... Bottas dropped to P4. He has been leading the entire race. What happened to him?
The gap is around 5 seconds.
Now, Hamilton is just the driver I like the least of, to be honest.
This is your final lap of the race.
But yeah, Bottas led, like, after the track dry out, he led for most of the race, and
Vettel's leading the race.
now he's even down to P4. I don't know what happened to him.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yeah, there you have it. Sebastian Vettel crosses over the line to take home the win and the championship lead here at the Austrian Grand Prix. KeisariKine is going to come on P2. Grosjean is going to finish in the podium, closing the podium positions. Bottas in P4, myself in 5th place. António Félix da Costa breaks the podium streak he was on. Not the best afternoon today. He led during the rain period, but the car was not as competitive in the other stages of the Grand Prix. We still have to work to do on our power unit, so unfortunately, just how it goes.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top three today.
So yeah, there we have it, a 1-2 for Ferrari, after a 1-2 from Mercedes in qualifying. So awesome job by the Scuderia today. Then it's a 1-2-3 for Ferrari-powered cars.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Kevin Magnussen. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
Oh yeah, a 1-2 for Ferrari after a 1-2 from Mercedes in qualifying. Well, it can happen. It can always happen. You know how it goes with safety cars and stuff, like that's a narrow track. It has at some points very wide runoff areas. People can retire to, but if a safety car happens, yeah, it's going to get interesting. Okay, so just over 700 points. Raikkonen came back at us a bit. They're doing Silverstone later. I'm going to do Silverstone. I'm not sure if I'll do today or if I'll do it tomorrow morning. If I don't do it today, I'll certainly do it tomorrow morning. It's just that I have some family members that came like visiting and I would like to spend some time with them. So yeah, let me just travel to the next Grand Prix weekend. Let's travel to the birthplace of F1. Let's go to the Silverstone circuit, home of the British Grand Prix. It's a race we've had lots of success in the past. Like we usually have very good races, especially because we get the one stop going against the two stopper of the competition. And yeah, just the time other people lose on the pit stop is enough to make us win.
Right. How are you today?
Hey Chris.
The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
Yeah, looks like the skies over the circuit are quite cloudy. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the race. But there you have it, a powertrain upgrade, which means we have more 4.62 brake horsepower to the car, which is going to be helpful. From now on, I think I'll just be working on wrong button. I think I'll just be working on the chassis because I want the weight reduction upgrades fitted to the car, as well as the drag reduction if I can get any of those. But yeah, as you guys can also see, it's Williams, Renault and McLaren getting upgrades alongside ourselves. So it's going to be interesting to see how those affect the car. As this is it, guys, for the Austrian Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.